Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos recently hosted their talk show, Live with Kelly and Mark, in a new location, following the two leaving their old studio. However, fans weren't too keen on the new setting, voicing their complaints. However, Ripa herself has reassured fans about these concerns. Viewers recently saw Live with Kelly and Mark in a brand new setting. Live with Kelly and Mark took on its latest incarnation in 2023 when Mark Consuelos, who had previously served as a guest host, officially joined his real-life spouse Kelly Ripa as a co-host. However, the series has existed in some form since 1983. For her part, Ripa joined the series in 2001. During this past Monday episode, Live with Kelly and Mark had a new location for the two eponymous hosts. This came out following the show's move from their previous studio, where the show had filmed for years. As noted by People, Consuelos shared, "For decades, we've been broadcasting from the Upper West Side at 7 Lincoln Square, and today we are coming to you from our new home downtown. This is the great room within the Walt Disney Company's headquarters. I would say it's state-of-the-art." Continuing to explain the building, Ripa noted, "There is 1.2 million square feet, 22 stories. I don't even know what story we're on." She also claimed the building encompasses an entire city block. The building was also said to be filled with a variety of new features. This included wellness rooms, screening rooms, and even nursing stations. In addition to Ripa and Consuelos, anchor Pedro Rivera also shared a look at the new studio on social media. Including a photo of the employees at work, he shared, "Live with Kelly and Mark from the Great Hall at 7 Hudson Square. Pretty impressive setup. Live with Kelly and Mark from the Great Hall at 7 Hudson Square. Pretty impressive setup." pic.twitter.com/9hizaka97. Fans had noticed an echo in the new filming location. When photos from the episode were uploaded onto Live with Kelly and Mark's Instagram page, however, some fans voiced complaints about the new setting. As one fan noted, "The echo needs better lighting. I miss the old." Another had shared, "It's missing the coziness and the echo." Even more complimentary comments pointed out the echo. As one fan wrote, "The lighting is amazing. You guys look more beautiful than before if that's even possible, but the echo/sound needs work." However, fans noted that Ripa had already reassured fans on the show that this current setup was only temporary, before moving on to their more permanent studio. These comments included, "I miss the old studio. I'm glad that this is just a temporary set. Next week, the new set will be revealed. Yeah, I was not happy at first, so I was thrilled when she mentioned at the end that this is not the actual studio, they are just in the building. The new studio, okay, I know it temporary, thank God." Live with Kelly and Mark navigates studio transition. Initial fan feedback and reassurances of a permanent upgrade. New York, NY, April 10, 2025. The dynamic duo of Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos recently ushered in a new era for their popular daytime talk show, Live with Kelly and Mark, by broadcasting from a fresh location. This move followed the departure from their longtime studio, a space that had become synonymous with the show's enduring presence on television. While the change of scenery was anticipated with excitement by the hosts, the initial reception from some viewers has been mixed, with concerns primarily focusing on the acoustic environment of the temporary setup. However, Kelly Ripa herself has stepped in to address these concerns, reassuring fans that this is merely a transitional phase leading to a more permanent and refined studio space. Live with Kelly and Mark has evolved over several decades, maintaining its position as a staple in daytime television. The current iteration of the show took shape in 2023 when Mark Consuelos, a familiar face to viewers through his numerous guest hosting appearances, officially joined his wife, Kelly Ripa, as the permanent co-host. Ripa, a veteran of the program, having joined in 2001, has been a consistent presence, guiding the show through various co-host pairings and solidifying its engaging and entertaining format. The show's lineage traces back even further, to 1983, highlighting its long and storied history within the television landscape. This past Monday's episode marked a significant shift as Live with Kelly and Mark debuted from a new temporary location. This move was necessitated by the show's transition from its previous studio, a broadcasting home that had housed the production for many years, fostering a sense of familiarity and tradition for both the on-air personalities and the loyal viewing audience. During the broadcast, both Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos addressed the change of venue with their characteristic "We are coming to you from our new home downtown. This is the great room within the Walt Disney Company's headquarters. I would say it's state-of-the-art." His tone conveyed a sense of progress and excitement for the opportunities that the new location presented. Expanding on the description of the new building, Ripa provided further impressive details about the scale of the facility. "There is 1.2 million square feet, 22 stories. I don't even know what story we're on," she quipped, highlighting the sheer size of the Walt Disney Company's headquarters. She further elaborated on the building's impressive footprint, noting that it encompasses an entire city block, underscoring the magnitude of their new corporate home. Beyond the sheer size, the hosts also highlighted the array of modern amenities incorporated within the new building, designed to enhance the workplace environment for the live team. These features include dedicated wellness rooms, providing spaces for relaxation and rejuvenation, screening rooms, potentially for reviewing show footage or hosting private events, and notably, thoughtfully designed nursing stations, a significant upgrade from previous arrangements and a testament to a more supportive and inclusive workplace. Adding to the behind-the-scenes glimpses, anchor Pedro Rivera also took to social media to offer viewers a visual introduction to the temporary studio space. Sharing a photograph of the live team in action, Rivera captioned his post, "Live with Kelly and Mark from the Great Hall at 7 Hudson Square. Pretty impressive setup." His words and the accompanying image aim to convey the modernity and functionality of the interim broadcasting location. However, the initial visual reveal on social media platforms, particularly on Live with Kelly and Mark's official Instagram page, elicited a wave of feedback from observant viewers, and not all of it was entirely positive. Several fans took to the comments section to voice their concerns about the new setting, with a recurring theme centered around the acoustics of the temporary studio. One commenter pointedly noted, "The echo needs better lighting. I miss the old," expressing a sentiment of nostalgia for the previous studio's ambience, while also identifying a perceived auditory issue. Another viewer echoed this sentiment, sharing, "It's missing the coziness and the echo," further emphasizing the noticeable reverberation within the temporary space, and a longing for the more familiar atmosphere of the former studio. Even comments that began with praise for certain aspects of the new visual presentation often circled back to the sound quality. As one fan wrote, "The lighting is amazing. You guys look more beautiful than before, if that's even possible, but the echo/sound needs work." This comment acknowledged the aesthetic improvements while still highlighting the prominent acoustic issue that many viewers had detected. Despite these initial concerns regarding the echo, fans, who had tuned into the broadcast itself, were quick to point out that Kelly Ripa had directly addressed these very issues on air. Ripa reportedly reassured the viewing audience that the current filming location within the Walt Disney Company headquarters is indeed temporary. She explicitly stated that the show would soon be transitioning to their more permanent, purpose-built studio within the same building. This reassurance from Ripa was met with relief and understanding from viewers who had noticed the acoustic challenges. Comments reflecting this understanding began to appear online, with fans expressing their anticipation for the permanent studio reveal. One such comment read, "I miss the old studio. I'm glad that this is just a temporary set. Next week, the new set will be revealed." This comment indicated a willingness to overlook the current shortcomings in light of the promise of a more polished and permanent setup. Another viewer echoed this sentiment, writing, "Yeah, I was not happy at first, so I was thrilled when she mentioned at the end that this is not the actual studio, they are just in the building. The new studio I know it temporary, thank God." This comment clearly illustrated the initial disappointment some viewers felt, followed by relief upon learning that the current environment was not the final iteration. These fan reactions underscore the strong connection that viewers have with the show's visual and auditory presentation. The studio environment plays a crucial role in the overall viewing experience, contributing to the show's atmosphere and the sense of intimacy between the hosts and the audience. The noticeable echo in the temporary space understandably detracted from this experience for some viewers, highlighting the importance of sound quality in broadcast television.